Well, hi everyone, it's Marcus and welcome to more Zooming in the Jungle Room. I am speaking to Eddie. He is also known as Eddie Spaghetti, daily. Edward, how are you today?
Excellent. How are you, my friend?
Yeah, not too bad, thank you. So excitedly, you guys are about to do a tour with Nashville Pussy. It's going to be banging. It's going to be huge. It is obviously coming on the 23rd of January in Sydney, then going to Melbourne and then to Brisbane, and then wrapping up the tour on the 26th of January in Adelaide, which is a long weekend. It's going to be great. Of course, we are talking the Supersuckers and Nashville Pussy doing this tour together. What can we expect from the tour from your side of it?
You can expect us to be better than Nashville Pussy.
That's funny. That's what they said about you guys as well.
I know. Well, it's like a little competition. No, we love each other. We're totally. It's like a family. We've known them forever, and I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's just going to be really great, and I know that each band will push each other to be a little bit better than they normally would. It's going to be really great.
Awesome. Have you played at the Gov before in Adelaide?
I don't know. We played in Adelaide before. I don't know if we played this place.
Okay, it's cool. You're going to love it there. The vibe is amazing.
Right
Um,
on.
Now, you guys have been around since 1988. Like, wow, where did that time go?
I
That's
know, right? It just makes me feel preposterously old.
holy moly. And you've had so many albums. It's been, your catalog of music is incredible. Have you got a particular album period that you kind of really resonate with out of, the collection of albums that you've done?
Yeah, I feel like the last, I don't know, 4 or 5 records that we've made, we've really kind of figured it out.
Yeah.
And I feel like now we can confidently go into the studio every time and kick out something that's going to be awesome. It took us a long time to, I don't know, dial that up. I feel like our catalog is sort of a, I don't know, hit and miss as far as like production quality goes. All the songs are really good. I'm proud of all the work, but now the records sound like they're supposed to, and I feel like we really know what we're doing.
So obviously 1988 to now, we've seen a lot of changes occur in the music industry. The platform, the landscape of all of it has changed, including the technology side of it. Do you find it more of a more easier process to create music these days or more challenging?
I feel like it's a nightmare trying to make a living making music anymore. At first, I think I was talking about this with somebody recently that it started with when they stopped making, when they started making CDs, is when everything just slowly started to deteriorate to where it is now.
Yeah.
Everybody had to rebuy their whole record collection, and everybody did that. Everybody bought everything they already had on vinyl. They rebought it on CD. And this happened in the 80s, I guess. So that's when it really started. And then the internet came and everybody stopped buying records. Everybody assumes that you can get music for free now, which is correct. They can.
Yeah.
And that has just completely decimated, especially a small band like us. We didn't sell a lot of records, but we enjoyed that money, when it came in. And now it doesn't come in anymore. So it's just made everything more difficult to be a real professional rock and roll band at the level that we're at. We're not the Foo Fighters, so for whatever reason, we're better than the Foo Fighters, but we're not as popular as they are.
I love it.
But it's just it's hard. It's really hard. And now I have to make, not only do I have to make the music, I have to figure out a way to record it on the cheap because there's no budgets for recording anymore.
Yep.
And I have to create content. So I have to be like a video guy now all of a sudden, and I have to be interested in Instagram and TikTok and things that are way out of my age group. So I'm an outsider trying to, remain relevant on these platforms that I know nothing about and don't care about, to
Yeah.
be honest. I don't give a shit what the kids are watching on TikTok. It does not affect my life at all. I don't want to be a part of it. I'm not interested in it. But here I am. I have to play that game if I want to be relevant.
It's all part of the job now, isn't it, really?
It is. It sucks. It's not what I signed up for.
Um, and so the process of creating music, where do you find the most joy? Is it writing the music? Is it recording the music, or is it the touring side of it all?
Well, for me, it's all, I like it all. You know, it's the journey is the destination. I've come to that realization a long time ago.
Yeah.
Uh, for me, the funnest thing to do is to get in the studio and record the songs that you've been writing. That's the most rewarding part of it is when you are in the studio and you're hearing the magic all kind of float in on these songs and they become what they're going to be. And that's the most enjoyable part, you know. And I always got my little guitar here and I'm
I love it.
always writing songs. So
Uh, hey, go
it's
back
what
to
I do.
younger. Who were you listening to that really drove you into, this career?
Well, I always say that there's like a holy trilogy of artists that informed the Supersuckers when we started, and that was Motorhead, AC/DC, and the Ramones.
Yep.
And those three bands I like because they sort of intentionally made the same kind of record over and over again. They weren't trying to grow or, you know, be mature artists. You know, it's all about like just fun, silly rock and roll music. And that's the kind of band that I always wanted to be. But, you know, I have other influences as well. We do like a country thing a little bit. And, you know, I really like the Replacements as well. That sort of vibe gets in there as well. So, you know, there's an aesthetic that we try to adhere to in the Supersuckers, you know, and people accuse us of putting out the same record over and over and over again. And I'm like, yes, that's the idea. We like this. This is what we do.
It's our style. Exactly.
Exactly.
Who would you be listening to now if you went and threw on a vinyl or, CD or the Spotify? Who would you want to listen to?
Lately I've been listening to this band called Seven Horse a lot, and this band from Sweden called the Royal Republic. I think that they're both those bands are like master classmen rock and rollers.
Yep, gotcha. And so writing what we just showed your pad there with your lyrics on. What inspires a lot of your music? What provokes you to sit down and start writing the words, the lyrics?
Usually it's like a title, you know, I'll just have an idea for a title in my head and I'll just go nuts. And the songs a lot of times for me start with the lyrics. I feel like the lyrics, they don't have to be good. They don't have to mean anything
Yep.
necessarily for a song to be cool. You know, Louie Louie. The words don't mean much, you know. Wild Thing. Who cares what the words are? You know, it's just a great song. But I feel like when the lyrics are good, it's a bonus, you know, and I feel like that's what we do. We give you a little extra.
And coming to Australia in January, what are you looking forward to doing while you're over here? And I know it's very back to back. It's like literally 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, back to back in every state. But if you got any downtime, is there something you're really enjoying, looking forward to even?
Just being in my shorts, my flip flops in the summer there.
Yeah.
It's winter here, so
well,
it'll
you're
be
gonna
nice to be
get
there.
it. It is like stinking hot over here at the moment. Like yesterday in Adelaide was 40 degrees, which is hot.
Yeah, that's really hot.
In your because you go by Fahrenheit.
Yeah,
So
it's
I don't know
stupid.
what that is Fahrenheit, but yeah, that's really hot anyways. So yeah, you're gonna be here for summer. So you definitely want to bring your flip-flops and your shorts for sure.
Yeah, right on.
Whew. And how are you spending Christmas this year?
Just home with the family. Just gonna be here in beautiful little San Diego.
No.
Not getting any snow.
No. Awesome. Well, I'm so looking forward to seeing you when you hit Adelaide. Like I said, everyone, 23rd of January, you can see Supersuckers and Nashville Pussy in Sydney. Then they go to Melbourne, then they go to Brisbane. Then they are here in Adelaide on January the 26th of 2025. And like I said, it's a long weekend, so get out, get your tickets because you can sleep in the next morning. It's Monday, public holiday here in Adelaide. Everyone's going to win.
Right on.
Eddie Spaghetti, what an absolute pleasure talking to you. Cannot wait to catch up, and I will be there at the Gov, ready to celebrate.
Right on, Marcus. We'll look for you in your glorious hair.
Yay. Thanks so much, my friend. Enjoy.
Right on. See you,
Thank you.
buddy.